It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Erdinger and it's a bottle of the Erdinger Dunkel. It's coming in at 5.3% ABV. I am a big fan of the Dunkel style. There's the Erdinger bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. The beer was kindly sent to us by beersofeurope.co.uk. Nice bit of, look at that smoke on the opening. Beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with lots of beer from all over the world. Germany, Belgium, France, Brazil, UK of course, America. So if you've been working away, you want to try something a little bit different, or you've tried something a little bit different working away or on holiday, you'll be able to get it hopefully on beersofeurope.co.uk. So here's the, look at that. I love that rolling carbonation up the side of the glass. Look at that. A lovely looking beer then. 4 fingers of quite lively head, tan coloured head. Let's get the aroma on the beer. I suppose the question you've got to ask yourself is, what do you expect from Erdinger? I quite like their Weissbier. They're quite a big German company. I'm picking up a little bit of chocolate malt. Hints of that German yeast, that classic German yeast. A little bit of spice, a little bit of pepper. And that slightly kind of banana-y, typical banana-y taste you get from a German style Weissbier Dunkel. Right, let's dive in. Cheers. A very drinkable Dunkel. I've had some big kind of 8%ers in this style that have been basically like chewing caramel, and I love that style of beer, but with this at 5.3% ABV, there's a lot less malt in there to make it a Doppelbock. It's of course a Weissbier Dunkel, so it's a lot more refreshing. It's a lot more of a kind of a palate cleansing, refreshing, end of the working day, first off beer. So that's your mouthfeel. Taste, a little bit of caramel. Not too much of that German yeast coming through. I'm a little bit, I gotta be honest, I might try and pour some more. It might be better just to get some of the yeast in here. Hopefully there's yeast in the beer to really get them yeasty flavours out of the beer. Let's give it another try. And to be honest, it's tasting more of a pasteurised beer. It's like it's not bottle conditioned at all. It doesn't look bottle conditioned at all either. There's no yeast floating around. I do like the way the beer looks in the glass, mind. But in terms of the style of beer, Weissbier Dunkel. I've had similar beers from similarly large breweries. I've had the Franziskaner Weissbier Dunkel, that was really nice. This on the other hand, it's let me down a little bit. I gotta be honest, I was expecting more clove, more banana, more of that German yeast. More of that a little bit more of that chocolate malt, a little bit more of everything really I was expecting from this beer. But then again, if I wanted something really refreshing down the pub, a little bit interesting, and they had nothing else on, I would still choose this. But in terms of really good Weissbier Dunkels, this is just not hitting the heights like it probably once did a long time ago. So the beer, as you can see, is all about the looks. Rolling carbonation, dark coloured ale, nice head that's retained itself. But looks ain't everything in life, is it? Looks are just not everything. Rating for the Erdinger Weissbier Dunkel. Now for me, however old Erdinger are as a company, let's have a look. Probably doesn't say. But however historic they are, it probably tasted awesome originally if they produced this style of beer, and it's just become, in its mainstream modernness, if you like, a little bit too much like a regular drinking man's lager, if you like. This for me only gets a 6 out of 10. As I say, just to top things off, if you want something to refresh yourself and there's not much else in the pub and you see that in a bottle or cask, buy it. If you see other craft beers or other really good beers in a pub, then go for that instead, because it's just not that great. 6 out of 10. Check it out, beersreviewed.co.uk. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers!